Two, one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Hello, hello. Anybody out there today? This is Lydia Rieger, Life Mastery Consultant and Transcendence Facilitator with Tanglewood Tutoring and Transformation, empowering people like you to live a life that you love and to step off fears. Welcome to Fear Buster Friday! Woohoo! Let's say that together. It's Fear Buster Friday! That's right. This is your chance. This is where we step off of those fears, bust them right apart, step off of them right into faith, freedom, and fun. Woohoo! Did you know that you are already great? You are great. That's right. No matter what you do, you are great and you have greatness inside you. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything to be great. You already are. So claim it. Woohoo! Fear buster. That's right. Okay, fear busters. What are we going to talk about tonight? Hi, Mark. We're fear busting. Okay, say it with me. Fear Buster Friday. All right, so claim it. Claim it. You are great. You have greatness in you. But this video is even more about it. It's about that, but even more. So this is what I'm going to talk about. It's about reliance. It's about being great, recognizing your greatness. But the topic today is reliance. Reliance. That's our fear bust a move today. Reliance. Let me tell you a little story about today. I woke up. I wanted to wake up at 6. I set the alarm the night before. And then when I woke up, it was light out. And I thought, wait a minute, it's not really supposed to be light at 6 a.m. This time of year. So I was like, oh no, I didn't wake up. My alarm didn't wake me up. Sure enough, looked at the clock and there was no lights on it. So I knew the electricity was off, no power. And then I was remembering that I woke up a little bit during the night to some scary sounding wind, actually. And then it had gotten really silent and it was like, whoa, like really scary silent. And then it kind of started up again. So I thought, okay, we're experiencing this power outage now. And then, there were so many things, of course, when your power's out, there's so much that you rely on that you can't do. So first of all, I woke up late. It was 7:15. It wasn't 6 o'clock. We can flush the toilets, but one toilet after one flush, you can't really flush it anymore because it's sort of this mechanism, that needs the extra boost and the electricity. So, we have to be mindful of that. We don't know, like we have electricity now, but you don't know always. So how long are you going to be without electricity? So we start to conserve water. We know we have a cistern that has, a certain amount of water in it, but, you start to really conserve. And then, let's see, we couldn't cook like we normally do. We couldn't use the stove or the microwave. So, we had to eat some cold cereal. My son loves pancakes, so he still had pancakes. They were cold. They were already made, so that was great. We make a whole big batch of them, and then whatever is not eaten goes in the refrigerator. So he could still have them, but they were cold. And what else? Well, we couldn't use the computers. So I could use my cell phone, but I had to be careful about the battery so I wouldn't use it a whole bunch. I did go on a very short Zoom, but there were these things that, we rely on so much. And so I began to think about this throughout the day, how much we rely on our electricity. And then I was leaving the house for various activities, and I already knew that the closest traffic light was out. So I was careful and everything, and it was still out. So I went off to the salon, and I came back home in between that and another activity. And I didn't realize that, so when I came back home and going through that same traffic light to get home, at that point, it was working. But I wasn't conscious of it. And then it wasn't until I actually left the house again to go through the same traffic light that it dawned on me. The light is working now. How wonderful. And I thought to myself, now, Lydia, the light was working when you came home, and you didn't notice that. How interesting. How interesting that I didn't really consciously notice that. And so it got me thinking how much we rely on things like electricity and how much we really take that for granted. And it got me thinking, what if we were that confident and relied in that way so heavily on the power breathing us? God, your higher power, the universe, whatever you want to call it, life. But, no matter what you call it, no matter what it resonates with you, it is this essence, this power that's breathing you and me. And it's always there. And it's on our side. And what if we really truly relied on that as much as we do the electricity? And so I just really got thinking about this. And that power, the power breathing us is so awesome. And I'll be at a loss for words to try to even, talk about it because it's so awesome to me. And I just thought of a few things that I would love to share with you on this Fear Buster Friday as part of our Fear Buster move. I'll give you a Fear Buster move in a moment. And so I was thinking about a few things like, okay, this power breathing us, it's awesome. It's always there for us. And I believe the more we rely on it, believe in it, be grateful for it, work in harmony with it, show appreciation for it, and really partner with it. The more we do that, I believe the more it works for us. I mean, it's always working, and it's always working for us, and it's on our side. But the more I consciously work with it and appreciate it and partner with it, the more I see that things get easier. And the more I see that life is just showing me the way, lighting up the way for me more so. Because even though I know it's always there, if I'm not consciously making myself be aware of it, then it's like I'm in the dark. And it's scary and it's worrisome and I begin to feel doubt. But as soon as I decide to be more conscious about knowing and thinking and having it right there in the forefront of my mind, that the power breathing us is that great and that greatness is in me and in you too, then everything starts to get easier. And so when we're confident And we rely on that power, just like when we flip on a switch for the electricity, for our lights, just like when we want to set the alarm and be woken up at a certain time. Just like we take for granted that there are these traffic lights that control the traffic so we don't bump into each other and slam each other and bumper cars and all that. You know, we rely so much on electricity. So I thought, wow, what if we were that confident and that reliant on the power breathing us? What if we could do that? So just for a moment now, think, about how your life could be different if you could more consciously realize and rely and expect that there is this greatness that you can partner up with the universe, with God, that you can expect good things and even more good things, So, yeah, that's your fear buster move for today. To expect the greatness. And, even if you think that there, let's say you're hoping for something and it's not quite here yet, expect it to come, because God wants you to have good things. He does. Life is seeking you and me. That's why we have longings and desires, and if we notice some discontents, it's okay. It's because life is saying, grow, grow, grow. And the more we realize that there's greatness in us, expect it and expect those good things and rely on it, it will not fail you when you start to do that. Expect it, rely on it, it won't fail you, it will make you stronger. Yes, it will. And thanks for watching. Love and like this. Hi, Joe, Stanley, Mark. Awesome. Thanks for joining. That's your fear bust a move for today. And feel a big hug from me. And remember to make every day a fear buster day. Bye for now. Whoops.